What's up, fight fans? In today's video, we've got a stacked lineup of the latest fight news.
Seatbelt.
Fans explode over leaked footage of Terence Crawford's police stop. From brutal knockouts and shocking losses to bold statements from Conor McGregor.
I've got 2 fights left on my UFC contract.
Merab Dvalishvili is also making headlines with some fiery comments ahead of his next fight. And to top it off, Khamzat Chimaev has been dropping new training footage. And let's just say, he looks like a monster heading into what's next. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Wanderlei Silva's long-awaited return to combat sports ended in absolute chaos. The Pride legend stepped into the boxing ring at Spartan Fight Night 2 in Brazil, headlining against former world champion Acilino Freitas. Silva, who hadn't fought since his knockout loss to Rampage Jackson in Bellator back in 2018, struggled badly from the start. He was repeatedly warned for fouls, including low blows and rough clinch work. After docking 3 points, the referee finally had enough and waved it off, disqualifying Silva. But the drama didn't end there. Seconds later, chaos broke out between both corners inside the ring. In the middle of the melee, Silva was sucker punched and knocked out cold by someone from Freitas's team. Cameras caught the shocking moment from multiple angles, and fans in the arena couldn't believe what they were seeing. Instead of celebrating Silva's return, the night turned into a disaster. One of MMA's most iconic veterans, known for his wild brawls in Pride and the UFC, once again left the arena unconscious, but this time not even from his opponent. Carlos Ulberg keeps proving why people are calling him the dark horse of the light heavyweight division. After beating Reyes in the UFC Fight Night main event, Ulberg sent a clear message that he's ready to fight for the title. The timing couldn't be better. The light heavyweight belt will be contested at UFC 320 when Alex Pereira meets Magomed Ankalaev. Ulberg says he's ready to step in against whoever comes out on top, and with 9 straight wins, it's hard to argue. During the post-fight show, he said he went straight to Hunter Campbell and asked to be the backup for that matchup.
What did you say to Hunter after the fight?
I told him that I am prepared to be a backup for next week. Fly me to Vegas and I'll be there. I am not going to eat or drink anything today. Go spend some time with the family, and if need be, I'll be there to back up anyone for that title shot.
Meanwhile, Reyes took the loss with class. Posting on Instagram, he congratulated Ulberg, saying, "Congratulations to Carlos. Just wasn't my night. God is good always." Reyes may have fallen short, but he remains a respected name in the division. Dylan Dennis dropped $85,000 on Carlos Ulberg to win, and the bet paid off. He showed his $116,450 payout on his Instagram story with the caption, "Bang, cash it." But Aiden Ross wasn't so lucky. He just lost $300,000 after betting on Reyes. Losing 300 grand is insane, and you could see on his face how shocked he was.
I mean, he just hits the angle and it's a 1 or overhand. It's like a 1-2, but he pulled Reyes into it by
Darren Till is making headlines again, and this time it might be pointing straight toward bare-knuckle fighting. Till recently shared a short video of himself on FaceTime with Conor McGregor. What caught everyone's attention was the caption mentioning Bare Knuckle FC.
What's happening? How are we? I'm in Colo, lad. I'm in Colombia. What's going on?
What are you doing in Mexico, you maggot?
I'm on job, mate. Don't worry about it.
BKFC has been on a roll signing former UFC stars, and Conor McGregor has already shown support for the promotion after making a surprise appearance at one of their events. He even said he's got 2 fights left on his UFC contract, and after that, he plans to do bare-knuckle boxing.
Let's fight bare knuckle. What? Would you ever fight bare knuckle?
100%. I'm the owner, baby, the founder.
When can we see you in there?
When
can we see you in there?
Thank you, brother.
When can we see you in there, big man?
I've got 2 fights left on my UFC contract.
Do it, Connor.
The next one is up in the White House in June.
and then I've only one left.
McGregor also talked about a possible $100 million payday for a UFC event at the White House.
You know, I'm not negotiating with the UFC on behalf of myself for this fight, like usual. I'm negotiating with the United States of America on behalf of Ireland for this fight. So it's a peculiar one. But Trump and the administration have been fully supportive and backing, and I cannot wait to put on the show.
As for Michael Chandler, he says he's at peace if Conor never fights again, but made it clear he still wants the chance to punch him at the White House.
If he never comes back, never fights again, man, I wish him well in retirement, and I will always support him if he ever needs me for anything, but I would love to punch him in the face in the middle of the octagon at the White House, get my hand raised with the stars and bars draped around me, and kiss my wife, collect my paycheck, and then go celebrate with America.
Corey Sandhagen posted a video on social media showing the exact moment Hunter Campbell told him he'll be fighting Merab Dvalishvili for the bantamweight title at UFC 320.
Oh shit, look, Hunter Campbell's calling me.
Listen, you've always stepped up for me, man. I told you what if I saw an opening to do it where I think it makes sense, I was gonna fucking jump on it.
Hey, let's go. I appreciate you. I'll be ready for then, and then yeah, I'll plan October 4th in Vegas. Let's go. Thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you, Hunter.
You got it, Corey.
Bye.
Let's
go, boy!
Let's go! Oh, shit.
Yes! Yes!
Merab Dvalishvili is making some bold claims ahead of his showdown with Corey Sandhagen. The Machine says fans should expect this fight to be 90% striking. But some fans are questioning if this is a smart idea for Merab. Why risk playing into Sandhagen's biggest strength when your own weapon is pressure wrestling? Sure, Merab has shown improvements on the feet, but giving Corey 25 minutes of striking exchanges could backfire.
I'm planning to strike with Corey Sandhagen. I'm looking for the knock him out, so listen.
Why is that? Why? Because I saw you say that. I know John Wood is like, well, we're working on everything, but don't let Merab fool you. We know what the game plan is. Why are you putting this out there so much that you want to knock Corey out?
That's the plan, I know, because...
John Wood gonna be mad at you on fight night?
No, listen, John Wood, he's... whatever I do, he will support, you know. No, I don't think he will be mad, because listen, we're really working to like my hands, and so like, yeah, that's what I'm working. The fight starts 10, and then I think this fight 90% will be striking. So.
But do you think Merab should really keep it standing with Sandhagen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Merab also was asked what he would do if there were no weight classes in the UFC, and he had to fight Khamzat Chimaev. I don't want to fight Khamzat, but if I had to, you'd need to know jiu-jitsu really well, Merab told the Schmo.
If there's no such thing as weight classes, open weight, and mixed martial arts, how would you stop a Khamzat Chimaev? How would you fight a guy like that?
I don't want to fight Khamzat Chimaev. But yeah, if you want to fight Khamzat Chimaev, you must know jiu-jitsu very well, escape position, create a space, bottom leg out and get up. And also when you're standing, you have to footwork, you know, you should not walk like to Khamzat Chimaev, like Calvin, what's his name? Calvin
Gastelum?
No, Gastelum.
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland, he just touch and he just walk it to Khamzat. No, you have to just run away, like keep a distance, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because, you know, Khamzat touch and shoots, you know, you have to run, take your time, and like a kind of, and then you have to know how to get up, like, what's his name, Brazilian guy, he did,
Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns did, you know, he escaped and then he goes, yeah, so you have to know jiu-jitsu to get up. But now I think Khamzat get much better, and it's gonna be hard. Good luck whoever fights Khamzat, you know, it's gonna be a long night.
The most likely opponent for Chimaev is France's Nassourdine Imavov. but Dutch fighter Reinier de Ridder could jump ahead in the title race if he puts on a big performance against American Brendan Allen in October. In the meantime, Chimaev has been getting ready, posting new training videos that show he's in great shape.
Ноги подтащили к себе. Подтащили. Вот. Надо подтащить. Почувствовали, что не дает. Переход. И переход хороший. Так, подожди, концовку.
And after training, he's been goofing around, like having a water fight back at the hotel. YouTube streamer iShowSpeed has been traveling across the US, making content and meeting UFC fighters along the way. After getting tapped out 3 times in a sparring session with UFC strawweight Vanessa Demopoulos, he moved on to his next stop. The next day, he went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where he linked up with former 2-division UFC champion Jon Jones and asked him for help improving his fighting skills.
Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico, baby.
You fight already?
Yeah, you don't want it. I heard you had a left hook.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I also heard you got tapped out by one of the women.
That's wrestling, though. That's wrestling, though.
You're learning. You're learning.
Yeah.
He's quick.
Yeah, you don't want it.
Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico, baby.
Yes, sir. I gotta win.
Yeah.
I gotta win.
The city of Omaha should have been celebrating one of its proudest moments. Terrence Crawford returning home as the undisputed king of boxing. The parade was electric, fans lined the streets, and the whole community came together to honor their champion. But what should have ended as a perfect day quickly took a shocking turn. Late that night, after all the celebrations, Crawford was suddenly pulled over by Omaha police. According to reports, officers approached his vehicle with weapons drawn, leaving everyone stunned that the city's biggest hero could be treated like that, just hours after being honored in front of thousands.
Stepping out, seatbelt.
Seatbelt, step out.
I'm opening the door. You can take my open the door right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up. I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The incident has sparked outrage across Omaha and far beyond. The local mayor even stepped in, saying this moment, which should have been about pride, ended with confusion and pain. The police department has promised a full investigation, but fans are demanding answers. One fan wrote, "Wild for this to happen to you after your city throws a whole parade for you." Another fan wrote, "They holding him at gunpoint when they should be building statues for him. Nobody reps Omaha more than him." Of course, not everyone saw it that way. Some defended the police, claiming Crawford was pulled over because the car was driving recklessly downtown. One fan joked, "That officer definitely bet on Canelo and lost his parlay." Another wrote, "The city throws you a parade in the morning, then pulls you over at gunpoint in the evening." It's clear this story has split opinions, but one thing everyone agrees on is that this moment has overshadowed what should have been a day of pure celebration. Not long after, the Omaha Police Department put out an official statement. They confirmed the stop happened around 1:30 a.m. after a car was spotted driving recklessly. Officers said they saw a firearm inside the vehicle, which led them to order all 4 occupants out at gunpoint. Crawford was cited for reckless driving, but police also confirmed everyone had legal permits to carry their firearms. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will be very grateful.